Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing good. Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about the CAS interview related to UK study visa, or I can say the credibility interview related to UK study visa. Well, when it comes to interview, I'm sure a lot of students are really scared or they're confused as to what type of questions will be asked or what type of answers they should deliver to the particular question in front of the interviewer. Okay, so yes, I'm going to give you certain tips that you need to keep in mind or certain guidelines that you need to keep in mind so that you're able to clear the CAS interview or pre-CAS interview at one go. So the first thing that you need to keep in mind is SOP. In SOP, basically, every possible information related to you, related to your study, related to your future goal, everything is mentioned in your SOP. So when you're giving answers to the questions in the interview, it must tally to the information furnished in the SOP. Okay, it should not mismatch. You need to keep in mind. Okay, so go through your SOP thoroughly. Then I would say the second thing that they really focus on is why. Why, in the sense, if you're choosing UK or if you're choosing a particular course or a particular university, okay, then there has to be a particular reason behind it. And if you're giving a general answer, then obviously you won't be in a position to convince the interviewer. So for that, you have to do thorough study. You have to read, you have to go on the website of the particular university. You have to read every possible details of the university that stands out. Okay, and while choosing an interview in this question, you need to compare your chosen university with other universities which has same course or almost same course. Okay, so in this way you have to make the comparison. Then about why you have chosen UK. In that case also you have to make comparison between your country and UK and between your UK and other countries in terms of education, in terms of environment, course duration, fee structure, and how it's going to help you in your future goal with regards to your career. So everything should be complete. Every question should be thoroughly justified. Okay, and for that you have to study the materials that are available on the internet, and then you have to present your answer. Okay, then when you're giving an answer that you have chosen this particular university because of its ranking or because of XYZ reason, you need to mention the source also. For example, if you're saying that I have chosen LSBU because this the rank of this university is so, but what is the source? Who has given that rank to that particular university, or which organization has given that rank to a particular university? So that source is very, very important. Or you're going to stay at a particular accommodation. It could be, university accommodation, or it could be private or whatever. Again, you need to give the source. You cannot just give a random answer. Okay. Then you need to be thoroughly, aware about your funds, about your previous education, in terms of what subjects have you learned, okay, and what was your job profile, if it's work experience. Everything should be thoroughly, you should be thorough about it. Okay. Then I would say that when you're giving an answer, when you're delivering an answer, it should not sound that, it's like rote learned, because they are really professional, they are really experienced. When you give an answer which is like, cut, copy, paste, they will not take a second to identify that, and they may reject you in the interview. So you definitely go through the information that is there on the internet or whatever information is being furnished to you. Okay, but try to present that information in your words and very confidently. Okay, basically they want to see how confident you are to study in UK, how you can say you are aware that why you're going for higher education, and how focused you are towards the course, towards the country that you have chosen. Okay, for example, there is one question that is generally asked, what is your future goal, or something like that, career goal. The answers that students give is that I will return after completing my education, I will return to India, and then I will join some company and I will stay with my parents because they live alone. Now this is again a very general answer. You cannot just say that I'll come to India and I'll join the company. You need to give again a detailed information, a specific information, that if you will come down to India after completing your education, you're going to join a company. But which company? You need to mention. You need to mention 2-3 companies that are there maybe in your city, in your state, or in other parts of India. Don't say Tata and Birla. These are very common names that generally students answer. There are different companies. For example, if a student is going for International Business Management Program, okay, then he can say that I will return to India and I will work at the post of, or at the designation of, Business Development Officer. Maybe he can say this, he or she can say this. Okay, and there are many companies like every company, I can say, almost has a requirement of business development officer, whether it's Tata, Birla, Infosys. There are so many companies you can mention. Okay, Tata, AIG, and there are several banks which where there's a demand of business development officer. Okay, and I'm going to work at this post for these many years, and I'm sure with the help of this degree and with the help of this knowledge, I'll be able to have a flying career. So in this way, you need to give your answer. Okay, you cannot give a general answer. Okay, so how this video was useful, and in some way it will help you to clear your UK interview for pre-CAS or credibility. Thank you.